Hello and thanks for tuning in to yet another episode of Space Engineers. So, as you can see from that thing over there, I made a mining outpost. And it is about 4,500 meters away from both the cobalt and the silicon. So that gives me an extra 500 meters to play with, and honestly that's enough for what I want. So I've been I went there actually just a few seconds ago, a few minutes ago actually by now, and I got about 80k of both cobalt and silicon. So that will at least for a while be... Hey, this thing needed small steel tubes. Why did you need small steel... Oh no, you need motors. You don't even need small steel tubes. Oh. Okay, so you need 2 more motors. Oh well. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I don't need silicon or cobalt for a while now at least, so that's great. Also I'm pretty much making everything I need. I needed to make all my refineries. That's queued up in my assembler. It will be done when it's done. And let's see, I don't have any, nope, I don't have any large steel tubes anymore. And those motors adders. And I still need computers in this one. I still need computers everywhere. Okay. That's great. I still need computers, and let's see if I have any computers. Computers, just 10. And yeah, these are queuing up nicely. So let me just, probably just gonna be this episode me finishing the refinery. Of course, last episode I talked about how I wanted to duplicate this on the other side as well. And after some thinking, I decided that first I want one side completely done, and because I want the 2 sides to join again and to end up in one big. So I want this side and that side that will eventually be here to join up there, and then have a big cargo container to connect them. And I already ran out of steel plates again. But I also don't have any large steel tubes, so I might want to focus on that first. What was I talking about? Let's go to my production and first put these a little bit more to the front. So yeah, I want them to join. Oops, large steel tubes. To join together and form one. To join together in one large cargo container, and then I want the cargo container to go to about, how much assemblers did I want? I want about 20 assemblers or something. So that's going to be what I'm going to do. Only I wanted to set up in a specific way that I don't get any iron in here. So any iron, I mean any stone, so I don't use stone for no specific reason. Only if I want to do that I can actually, but it will require me to get a special block that only allows to go the materials to go one way, so they can't go back. And if I do that I can't get my assemblers up and what's so full that it's dumping stuff in here? Oh well. If I do that I can't get my assemblers to work, because like the materials I get from my refinery can't come back to my assembler. So in order to do that I of course first need to fix that, and as soon as I have fixed that I will continue with my I will continue with the other side. But first I want to make sure that I can at least start processing stuff again before I want to continue on the other stuff. So, and this was actually really stupid because I threw my steel plates in here as well. Let's actually see what the hell is this one is doing actually. So yeah, as you can see the miner outpost is right here as well, because I can connect to it. For some reason I can't connect to my base, but I can connect to... Oh yeah, because my base is connected to my auto miner, so it will only show one of the 2. That was the reason, I should have known that. Yeah, so construction components can just piss off. Motors I don't have don't need anymore. And how much steel plates you actually have? Okay, so I don't only have the ones that they're producing, so I will actually need the steel plates to produce first, because then I can finish some over here. Let's actually see. This one's almost done as well. I can actually maybe start... Oh, it's actually already putting some stuff in here. The only problem is I think it's putting stone mostly. I think I now have, go to production inventory and I find my refineries. Then this one is... Oh no, this one has stone, but they still mostly have platinum, which is great. And as you can see, this one is still busy with the silicon, which is still not done with my huge amount of silicon that I got, which of course is great, because that means that I at least have enough silicon to last me quite a while, and which is pretty much the thing that I wanted to do. Oh, I need computers for this one as well. So what I'm going to do, instead of waiting for all this to build, I'm going to map out the rest of what I want. So I need 10 of these, 30 of these, and just give me all the steel plates you have at the moment. And then I will just map everything out while this is making stuff. I think that's a lot better. It's a lot more fun, of course, to watch as well. So let's do something like this, and then this, and then this, and then I think that many. Not really sure. Yes, exactly. So I now go to my inventory. I want this one. I want these three. I want those two. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to place this one, because I realized I made a small error when I designed it the first time in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 6. I made an error making it the first time in survival, or in creative I mean, planning this all out, and I actually should have kept one more space in between here, between this one and this one. I needed 2 spaces instead of the 1. So I will just then do that here, because what I need to do is I need to connect this side of the refinery to the other side, which will be here, because otherwise these 2 refineries can't communicate with one another. So if, for instance, all the ore goes to this one, I can't tell these one to do something as well, because I can't drag it from here to there. And if I place this one here and I get some tubing, something like, you know, going up here and then going over and then going down again, I can do that. And now I need a connector right here, something like this. This will look a lot better. And then I need 9 apparently. You over there, and then just 7 go up, and over. How much over do I need to go? Do I need 2? Yes, I need 2. I was just thinking, I don't want to mess it up and then almost be done and be like, damn it, I made a mistake. So let's get a large cargo container, and let's place it like this. It will work. So then, of course, there's another tube. I'm actually going to tube everything right now, because create everything, map everything out. Also this side, because you know, then I've done that, and I don't need to worry about that anymore. So let's grab number 9, and now I need a damn it. I need you, and I will need. Yeah, where are you? You in the near future, and I will need. Where are you? You in the near future? So let's place one down here, then down there, and then down there. And let's get back to this one and get this special thing. So I actually placed it already there, but I didn't explain what it was. So this is the sorter. This is a sorter. As you can see, it has an arrow. That means it can only go that way. So I placed them like this, so it can only go from the right to the left. And if I place like a connector and tell it to throw stuff out, and then the collector to collect that, then I can force all my ingots from here out and into this large cargo container. So I will have all my ingots in this large cargo container, and I will be able to see really quickly what I have and what I don't have by just looking at it once instead of having to go through everything. Which of course is a lot easier. So let's very quickly place these two down, and then let's place... No, I need first a conveyor tube there, and let's place these two down, and let's then get my energy back up because it's really low right now. And the reason actually I'm doing these pipes like up here instead of just going through here, which I can also do, is because I want this to be the floor, and if I do it like that, then I can't walk over the floor because I have to jump over the tubes. And if I do it like this, at least I can I can walk over from one side to the next. And now let's see, because these might be a bit finicky to place. Yes, I can't place them. I need to place two blocks right here. It's the way they grab it. So as you can see, it grabs it exactly on this point. And I can now of course just grind these two down because it is connected. But because it's a large block, it needs to have some point where it's like, okay, you're gonna place it from this point. So sometimes stuff like that happens, which can be a bit annoying. But luckily it wasn't that big of a deal this time. So let's see, do I actually have them all in line? Yes I do. Are there exactly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? There are 6. They're all connected properly. So now I can add the next part on. 6 have my arch furnaces. They're that way, so I can... Yeah, they're so the same way. Of course it looks kind of stupid if you have them differently. It's of course not that bad, but it just doesn't look very nice, so I'm gonna make sure I do it properly. Let's see, let's place you to 3 down. Let's place you to 3 down. Let's see, 7. I need to tube this. Oh, damn it, not the way I went it. The way I went it? I don't know. I of course meant the way I wanted it, but it came out really weird. Let's place that one there. How is this connected again? Oh yeah, like this. Now you might be wondering, like, how are you going to connect? Oops, wrong one. How are you going to make sure that these get fed? Because of course, since I placed the sorter right here, it will be kind of difficult. And actually you need a sorter in here as well. Let's place the sorter here, because by the time I want to do this, I will have the sorter in here. So I want the sorter to say I can't pass any iron, nickel or cobalt through here. So these are the only ones that can actually physically because these are the only ones that can actually physically refine them. Sorry, I was really looking for the word refine for some reason. And because I will tell this block to not let those get through. So even though these, of course, according to the game they can produce it, but because this block is in there, they can never get any. So of course I'll do it on the other side as well, but if, like I said, if I place the sorter right in right now, then everything that produces, it can't send back to the assembler, because the assembler is still on this side right now. It needs to move all the way to that side. So for now it will be like this, and once the ship's a little bit more done, I will fix that problem. And once the ship's a little bit more done, I will grab piping from this one, and from this one I'll connect it here in the middle somewhere. I can actually already do that, why not? So I will have 6, and then number 5, and then number 7. And then number 1, I think. Yes. So, and of course then I can cut these pipes off and connect it to there. And I will place a connector on here. So I can put everything in here. Then from here it will go to one of these two. If it's the ores that I just mentioned, iron, nickel or cobalt, it will get stuck here. And these will refine it. As soon as they're ingots, they can pass through here again. And then these will refine all the other ores. This block here, the sorter block that's right here, this one, the conveyor sorter, if that's not in the, oh damn it, here, the conveyor sorter, it won't let any ores through, so all the ingots can get through, and they will get through because this one will make sure it to pull them out. And this one will connect them. Only ingots and everything else you dropped in there. For instance, if you drop tools in there or something, or just random parts, they will also end up in here. And then if you go from the back here, I will I will actually just go ahead and place my assemblers in here. So this is a bit, here you have to be really careful, or really careful. You have to look very closely where all the conveyor connections are. As you can see, there's one on the left here and one on the back. So if I place them like this, these three are not connected. But then if I rotate this like this and like this, you can see it's now, if I do this, they're all connected. And then if I do the same over here, only I rotate them twice, the holes over here. Actually, I don't need to rotate those. I could have left them the same. Oh well, it looks a lot more fun like this. And now, of course, these three here and this one are. Oh, I can actually place a fourth one up here as well. Let's actually very quickly place a fourth one up here, because I realized that my ceiling will be one higher, and I can do this and then do this and then place this one here. So these four here and these four here are connected, because these one are connected to this one. This whole thing is connected. Like these four here are connected to one another, and then this one is connected to this one to that one, etc. And then if I do the same, of course, on this side, so I rotate it. Rotating is a little bit annoying sometimes. So rotate it like this, then all of these are also connected, because they're connected from here to here, here to here, there to there, there to there. So now only thing I need to do is actually connect this section to this section. So what I do is rotate it like this, and now the whole section of that is actually connected. And I'm just realizing I can't physically weld the inner part. Yeah, I can't physically connect. I need to remove you two. So then I can weld every one, I think, every single one. Yeah, I can weld every single one of them right now. So I need to place the two that are coming here and here after I welded these two up. And then from here I will get a tube somehow out of here and into some cargo containers that I will place here. But for now that's not really the important thing. What I am actually wondering is how my energy consumption is doing. Because I'm adding quite a few things and my energy power use is 63%, so I might actually change this one to a big one. Shall I just put a big reactor on there somewhere? Or that's a problem. The only thing I didn't do in my planning of the whole thing is I didn't plan where my reactor would be. So I don't actually have a clue where to place that one. And I actually don't really want to place it somewhere and then having to move. I will actually. I will just place it probably up here or something. Let's get the big one, because I will need a big one eventually anyway. So let's rotate it like this, then just connect it here, and I will eventually, or not eventually, I will actually make that one right now. Then I will eventually move it once I am happy with the placing. So let's grab everything I need. Let's get the reactor to the 10 I have. Because of course 10 is going to be, yeah, as you can see, 10 is a big difference here. Out of 2,000 that I need. Yeah, let's just grab everything I have right now and just... Let's first get this... here the steel tubes, or this, not the tubes, the plates. So the plates are all in. And I need construction components, metal bits, large steel tubes. I'm just going to make exactly 990 just because I won't use the other ones anywhere anyway, so let's just do it like this and be done with it. because reactor components is something I will specially make. I won't actually have it on queue somewhere because it's a waste. And make just, I don't know, 200 of these. So let's move you to the front. Hey, can I move you? Oh yeah, I can. For some reason it... Oh. Stupid game. For some reason it wouldn't let me grab those. So... Don't I have any more cobalt? You're not going to tell me I don't have any more cobalt. Oh yeah, I have quite a few. I was like, how can I have... Hey... These are almost done. So you can get like 1,000 extra. And then, because you still have a few, you can give this guy 1,000 extra. And it won't be perfectly divided, but it will do for now. You don't have bulletproof glass. Oh, hey, they can be finished without bulletproof glass. Grass? Yes, grass. That's the second time I said it, I think. Still a bit weird they can't be finished without bulletproof glass, but you know, it is a choice the developers made. I can finish this one, and then actually my factory is coming on. It's coming together really nicely. And I'm still wondering because I realized I made a small mistake because I can't get my parts that I create over to the right. I can't get them to the left, so I need to find some way to actually, or I need to dock my ship to another place. Maybe after this I make the storage, and after that I make a hangar. So yeah, it can work. That can work actually. Look at me, getting solutions instead of problems. Don't know why I said that. Sounded a lot more fun when I was thinking about it than when I actually said it. Let's grab you. Oh, yeah, you're pretty heavy. I was afraid that might happen. So what I will do is just get in here. Press K. Get the reactor components out. But he's still making those, so let's just... Oh, well actually, by the time I might be done welding this, I might have a few extra to throw in there. And I'm going to end it here. I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to tune in next time.